नमो ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमती डिवाइन ग्रेस ऐसी भक्त वेदांत स्वामी श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, I hope all you are doing well. Today we'll be reading from Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela, chapter 5, from text 29. So let's begin with our invocation prayer. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Adhyana Timirandhasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshuro Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Sa Padantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padana Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakha Nitamscha Narayanam Namaskritam Naranchaivo Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tatum Jayo Mudirayet. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Praschatya Desha Tarine. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Nityanandamidam Sarvam Premananda Sandhikritam Janattam Satatam Vande Nityananda Jagadgurum. Namo Mahabadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauritishe Namaha. Pancha Tattvatakam Krishna Bhakta Rupa Sarupakam Bhaktavatar Bhaktaksham Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. Namo Mahabadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauritishe Namaha. Pancha Kalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindho Bhaevacha Patitanam Pavanevyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Brinda Oi Tulsi Devai Priya Oi Kesavascha Vishnu Bhakti Pade Devi Sattva Bhaktai Namo Namaha. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Hare Paramatmane Pranata Klesnasaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langate Girim Tapkipakrimaham Vande Jagadam Madhavam. नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति न इष्टकी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Text 29, please listen very carefully. যদ্যপি কেবল তার ক্রীড়ামাত্র ধর্ম তথাপি জীবেরে কৃপায় করে এক কর্ম। যদ্যপি কেবল তার ক্রীড়ামাত্র ধর্ম তথাপি জীবেরে কৃপায় করে এক কর্ম। যদ্যপি অলদো, কেবল অনলি, তার হিজ, ক্রিয়া মাত্র পাস্ট টাইম অনলি, ধর্ম ক্যারেক্টারিস্টিক্স, ফাংশন তথাপি মানে স্টিল জীবের, টু দ্য কানা ফলেন সোল, jiva means to the fallen soul, prepare by the causeless mercy, kore does, ek one, karma means activity. Although his pastimes are his only characteristics function, by his causeless mercy he perform only activity for the fallen soul. Although his pastime are his only characteristics function, by his causeless mercy he performs one activity for the fallen soul. Salokyo samipyo sasti sarupyo prokar chari mukti diya kore jibere nistar. Salokyo samipyo sasti sarupyo prokar chari mukti diya kore jibere nistar. Salokya, the liberation called Salokya. Samipya, liberation called Samipya. Sasti, liberation called Sasti. Sarupya, liberation called Sarupya. Prokar, variety. Chari, four. Mukti, liberation. Diya, giving. Kore, does. Jivero, of the fallen soul. Nistara, deliverance. He delivers the fallen living entity by offering them four kinds of liberation: Salokya, Samipya, Sasti and Sarupya. Purport. There are two kinds of liberated soul. Those who are liberated by the favor of the Lord, and those who are liberated by their own effort. One who gets liberation by his own effort is called impersonalist, and he merges into the glaring effulgence of the Lord, the Brahma Jyoti. But the devotee of the Lord who qualify themselves for liberation by the devotional service are offered four kinds of liberation, namely Salokya, status equal to that of the Lord; Samipya, constant association of the Lord; Sasti, opulence equal to that of the Lord; and Sarupya, featured like those of the Lord. ব্রহ্ম সাযুজ্য মুক্তির তাহা নাহি গতি হয়, বৈকুণ্ঠ বাহিরে হয় তা সবার স্থিতি। ব্রহ্ম সাযুজ্য মুক্তিরে তাহা নাহি গতি, বৈকুণ্ঠ বাহিরে হয় তা সবার স্থিতি। Brahma Sajujya, of merging into the Supreme Brahman, Muktar, of the liberation. Taha means there is in Vaikuntha, Nahi, not, Gati, entrance. Vaikuntha Bahir, outside the Vaikuntha planet. Hoyo, there is. Ta, Sabara Sthiti, the residence of all of them. Those who attain the Brahma Sajujya liberation cannot gain entrance into Vaikuntha. Their residence is outside the Vaikuntha planet. Those who attain Brahma Sajujya liberation cannot gain entrance into Vaikuntha. Their residence is outside the Vaikuntha planet. Vaikuntha bahire ek jyotirmoy mandal, Krishner অঙ্গের প্রভা পরম উজ্জ্বল। Vaikuntha bahire ek jyotirmoy mandal, Krishner অঙ্গের প্রভা পরম উজ্জ্বল। বৈকুণ্ঠের বাহিরে, outside the Vaikuntha lokas, eka, one, Jyotirmaya Mandala, the atmosphere of the glowing effulgence, Krishna, of the Lord Krishna, Angero, of the body, Prabha, ray, Parama, the supremely Ujjvala, bright. Outside the Vaikuntha planet is the atmosphere of the glowing effulgence, which consists of the supremely bright ray of the body of the Lord. Outside the Vaikuntha planet is the atmosphere of the glowing effulgence, which consists of the supremely bright ray of the body of the Lord. সিদ্ধলোক নাম তার প্রকৃতির পার চিৎস্বরূপ তাহা নাহি চিশক্তি বিকার সিদ্ধলোক নাম তার প্রকৃতির পার চিৎস্বরূপ তাহা নাহি চিশক্তি বিকার সিদ্ধলোক the region of the Siddhaloka nama named Taro of the effulgent atmosphere প্রকৃতির পার beyond the material nature চিৎ স্বরূপ full of knowledge Taro there nahi there is not chi shakti vikaro changing the spiritual energy. That region is called Siddhaloka and it is beyond the material nature. Its essence is spiritual but it does not have spiritual varieties. This region is called Siddhaloka and it's beyond the material nature. Its essence is spiritual but it does not have a spiritual variety. সূর্যমণ্ডল যেন বাহিরে নির্বিশেষ ভিতরে সূর্যের রথ আদি সবিশেষ সূর্যমণ্ডল যেন বাইরে নির্বিশেষ ভিতরে সূর্যের রথ আদি সবিশেষ সূর্যমণ্ডল যেন বাইরে নির্বিশেষ ভিতরে সূর্যের রথ আদি সবিশেষ সূর্যমণ্ডল the sun glow here like bahire extremely নির্বিশেষ with our variety ভিতরে within surya of the sun god রথে আদি opulence like chariot and other thing সবিশেষ full of variety. It is like the homogeneous effulgence around the sun but inside the sun are the chariot horses and other opulence of sun god. It is like a homogeneous effulgence around the sun, but inside the sun are the chariot, horses, other opulence of the sun god. Outside the Vaikuntha, the abode of Krishna, which is called Parabrahma, is the glaring effulgence of Krishna's bodily ray. This is called Brahma Jyoti. The transcendental region of that effulgence is called Siddhaloka or Brahmaloka. When impersonalists achieve liberation, they merge into the Brahmaloka effulgence. This transcendental region is undoubtedly spiritual, but it contained no manifestation of spiritual activity or variegatedness. It is compared to the glow of the sun. Within the sun's glow is the sphere of the sun where one can experience all sort of varieties. Outside the Vaikuntha, the abode of Krishna, which is called Parabrahma, is the glaring effulgence of Krishna's bodily ray. This is called Brahma Jyoti. The transcendental region of that effulgence is called Siddhaloka or Brahmaloka. When impersonalists achieve liberation, they merge into the Brahmaloka's effulgence. This transcendental region is undoubtedly spiritual, but it contains no manifestation of the spiritual activity or variegatedness. It is compared to the glow of the sun. Within the sun's glow is the sphere of the sun, where one can experience all sort of varieties. कामद्वेषाद्भयात् स्वेहद् यथा भक्तेश्वर मन आविश्व तदोघं हित्वा बहवस्तोदधिगता कामद्वेषाद्भयात् स्वेहद् यथा भक्तेश्वर मन आविश्व तदोघं हित्वा बहवस्तोदधिगता. Kama, influenced by the lusty desire. Deva by envy, Briha by fear, Sneha by the affection, Ya as Bhakta by devotion, Iswara the Supreme Personality Godhead, Mana the mind, Avashya fully absorbing, Tat that, Angam sinful activity, Hitva giving up, Bahava many, tat that, gatim destination, gata achieve. Although devotion to the Lord can attain his abode, many have attained that goal by abandoning their sinful activity and absorbing their mind into the Lord through lust, envy, fear, and affection. As through devotion to the Lord one can attain his abode. Many have attained that goal by abandoning their sinful activity and absorbing their mind in the Lord through lust, envy, fear, and affection. As the powerful sun, by its glowing up, can purify all kind of the impurity, and so the all spiritual personality of the Godhead can purify all material quality in a person he attracts. Even if one is attracted by Godhead in the mode of material lust, such attraction is converted into the spiritual love of Godhead by the grace. Similarly, if one is related to the Lord in fear, this is a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam 7.1.30. Jadarinan priyanangcha prapyamekamiboditam tad brahma krishnayo raikat kiranoko ma jigo. Jadarinang priyangscha prapyamekamiboditam tad brahma krishnayo raikat kiranoko ma jigo. Yet that Arinam of the essence of the Supreme Personality Godhead, Priyanam of the devotion, who are very dear to the Supreme Personality Godhead, Cha, Prapyam destination, Ekam, only, one only, Eva, thus, Uditam said, Tat, that, Brahma of the impersonal Brahma, Krishna, and of Krishna, the Supreme Personality Godhead, Diksha, due to Gunavans, Kirana, the sunshine, Arka, the sun, Upama, the comparison, Jusha, which is understood by. Where it has been stated that Lord's enemy and the devotee attain the same destination. This referred to the ultimate oneness of Brahma and Krishna. This may be understood by the example of the sun and the sunshine, in which Brahman is like a sunshine and the Krishna is like a sun. This verse is from the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.2.278 of Srila Rupa Goswami, who further discussed this same topic in the Lahu Bhagavatamrita, Purva 5.41. There, he refers to the Vishnu Purana 4.15.1, where Maitreya Muni asked Parasara in regard to Jaya Vijay how it was that Hiranyakashipu next become Ravana and enjoy more material happiness than the demigod, but did not attain salvation. Although when he becomes Sisupala, the quarreled with Krishna and was killed, he attained salvation and merged into the body of the Krishna. Parasara replied that Hiranyakashipu failed to recognize Lord Nrsimhadeva as Lord Vishnu. He thought that Nrsimhadeva was some living entity who had acquired such opulence by various pious activity. Being overcome by the mode of passion, he considered Lord Nrsimhadeva as an ordinary living entity, not understanding his form. Nevertheless, because Hiranyakashipu was killed by the hand of Lord Nrsimhadeva, in his next life he became Ravana and had the proprietorship of unlimited opulence. As Ravana, with unlimited material enjoyment, he could not accept Lord Rama as the personality Godhead. Therefore, even though he was killed by Rama, he did not attain Sayujya or oneness with the body of the Lord. In his Ravana body, he was too much attracted with Rama's wife Janaki, and because of that attraction, he was able to see Lord Rama. But instead of accepting Lord Rama as incarnation of Vishnu, Ravana thought him as an ordinary living being. When killed in the hand of Rama, therefore he got the privilege of taking birth as Shishupala, who had such immense opulence that he could think himself as a competitor to Krishna. Although Shishupala was always envious of Krishna, he frequently uttered the name of Krishna and always thought that the beautiful feature of Krishna. Thus he constantly thinking and chanting of Krishna even unfavorably. He was cleansed the contamination of the Shishupal's activity. When Shishupala was killed by the Sudarshan Chakra of Krishna as the enemy, his constant remembrance of Krishna dissolved the reaction of his vice. He can understand that even a person who thinks of Krishna as enemy and is killed by him may be liberated by becoming one with the body of Krishna. What then must be the destination of the devotee who always think favorably of Krishna as their master or friend? Then devotees must attain a situation better than Brahmaloka, the impersonal bodily effulgence of Krishna. Devotee cannot be situated in the impersonal Brahman effulgence into which the impersonalists desire to merge. The devotee are placed in the Vaikuntha Loka or Krishna Loka. The discussion between the Maitra Muni and the Parasar Muni centered on whether devotee come down into the material world in every millennium like Jai Vijay, who were cursed by the Kumara to that effort some of his associate of the Vaikuntha to come and play as a demon. When it is said that Shishupala merged